Hi everyone, welcome to ZSR2. Today we have Muzu versus CJ running Skyward Sword Randomizer lower bracket round 2. The setting today is standard. Today's commentators are Raid Spinal and Coven Esme. Say hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
And today Draken you have J-Dude and myself. Hope you all enjoy the run. I'll let the commentators take over for here.
Wow. What? After some technical difficulties, we are finally about to begin. We have the showdown of the admins. We have admin of this server, Muzu, and admin of the server, CJ, duking it out to see which one goes out of the tournament.
It'll be fun. What do we think our starting pillar is going to be today?
It has to be Ruby, so that they can go and do dig spot RBM and scout the lady, her item.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name.
The lady.
Well, it's because in the game it's called Kukiel's house, but like, why is the house named after the child that lives there and not Rina, the adult, or her husband?
Because we know who's running that household, really.
Dungeon prediction, though, I still want Skyview, Sister, and Fire Sanctuary. It's a fun combination. Muzu's stream looks a little...
Yeah, slightly desynced.
And CJ, off on his way. Muzu on the title screen, thanks to some fun desync on our end. From what we can see of her... Awesome. I should reload my page. From what we can see on our end...
Temple LMF something.
It's only about 6 seconds off now. Cistern. Earth Temple LMF Cistern. A bonk to begin. Both runners.
I think I'm getting spoiled for what's in this chest. Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, nothing good.
Have we seen our opening pillar yet?
I don't believe so.
It looks like it's gonna be Elden. No confirmation yet, but what?
Oh,
well, it's
you're
not.
ahead
It's
of
not
me.
Farron.
Laneru.
It's Laneru?
Yeah.
I didn't see it when they were running to go talk to Elden.
Not, oh, probably ahead, yeah, never mind. And that's Bo!
What?
Delayed. Oh.
Wait, you're getting Bo?
Oh, well, Muzu did.
I just saw that.
And I can tell, because Muzu and the race time are linked up. Yeah, everything's running, like, I'm all in sync now.
Uh-oh. I'm
DJ bonking again.
Okay, now things look a little better. CJ is the one who chose to make a Bitmagic file.
Yeah.
I did catch that.
These dungeons... Interesting. Oh, an early bottle. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, clearly something was wrong, because I almost commented on Muzu's stream having a frame rate of, like, 5. But that was a me thing. The CJ being magnetically attracted to all the pillars, so he can run up them.
Wait, why can I see... I'm in the future, am I? Okay. I'm really confused because I saw Baron Pillar on Muzu's side. Or did they already
They
pick
got
up that
Emerald
tablet
Tablet.
and I missed that?
Yeah, you did miss that. They got Emerald Tablet from Ellen.
Okay, that's one of the checks that... That's the check that got glossed over.
CJ annihilating a bush. Taking the,
I'm still in the future, I think.
No, I'm behind. Reload again.
Well, the live split times on Muzu and CJ stream match the one that's shown for
That is my
DSR.
metric for
But the chat was telling me I was ahead. So...
Alright. Once again, I am reloading the page.
For me, Muzu is in Waterfall Cave right now.
Yes. I can check,
second
I
chest.
can check my sync. I can check it.
That's not the case on stream.
CJ lagging a little bit behind, but I think that is mostly choosing to make a bitmagic file at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's a mystery tool that will help him later.
Maybe. I mean, it will help him in Earth Temple, but I don't see where else, necessarily.
And CJ getting bodied by a keys. Those... Whatever developer in this game was like, let's have them randomly attack. Oh my god, and now CJ jumped back 20 seconds after the refresh.
I don't know about anyone else, but Muzu is just entering the sky for me. Oh, and now I see CJ getting bodied by that keys.
There was a hint. There's a path hint.
Oh, you are in the future.
No.
Oh, no, I'm behind? How am I? Okay, well, I'll keep...
I feel like there's some back-end fiddling
That's
going on
his
that
dad.
keeps pushing the commentators behind.
Colaptos. Aaron was to Colaptos.
I may be in the future, but I am synced up, so maybe refresh. All my timers are synced.
Okay, I'm on par with everyone else. Yeah, so the timers should be about 30 seconds desynced. Being live stream. Oh goodness me, my thing just auto-refreshed.
Well, now I'm just waiting for it to desync again so I can commentate and not be...
Well, mine just refreshed and Muzu is in the pumpkin.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Battle's still kind of dead.
Yeah, we're maintaining a consistent distance between the runners, even though the Keys did try to interfere. Whatever developer on this game said, what if the Keys could just randomly decide that you're getting hit? I like that guy. He's cool.
So Muzu's electing to get the soup.
No. Muzu immediately drinking the soup.
He's using him for the cancel. That's brilliant. Definitively saying, screw you, Kina. No, I know Muzu has been practicing quite a bit, so maybe she's got some forbidden knowledge and knows that Kina's useless.
I would feel like going to get mushroom powder first. Muzu going to Farron. You can get mushroom spores
Interesting.
here.
I mean, she can. Unless I misheard what you said. But
I typically, if you get a bottle on Skyloft, you go to Volcano Island first.
yeah. Interesting that CJ didn't do that. Because that's kind of colloquially known as the CJ special.
And it's not a bad
Oh, this
thing.
cutscene exists. I've gotten so used to this cutscene not existing. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of cutscenes that have been removed in the latest version, including the entrance to...
Muzu also not grabbing any spiral chart. Also, Sealed Grounds was barren. That's why they're not doing anything here. But
Okay,
Muzu-
CJ's entrance for the next hint.
not grabbing this hint that CJ's getting right now, and also not grabbing any spiral chart rocks. And
Sky
also
Socks.
drinking the soup.
Baron Trial has Nero's wisdom.
You love to see it. Now we just need a Sots for Aura's courage.
Jins has a song piece, Earth Temple song.
Muzu dipping Farron for the hint and just immediately leaving. That's a new one.
No, that's something that Kitcock does. It makes
Okay.
less sense because you like in theory do it anyway.
Yeah.
But it's not a play I rate too
Like-
highly.
It's like 2 more sky loading times.
Yeah. Because CJ hasn't found much of anything.
I imagine CJ will just be going to Farron though. After getting the spiral charge drop.
Yeah, I guess. It depends, because if he decides to go for another Skyloft dip, this could save him the time that Muzu went in Farron, because I suspect the Sky Sots is probably our first progression. With, if I'm going to make a wild prediction, Beetle is selling his own Beetle. His own Beetle.
What was the song on Lumpy Pumpkin Chandelier? Was it Dins?
That was Din's, yes.
Thank you, trackers. So I wonder if it could be that. I mean, that's the crack. Yeah, I want the seed to suck scenario. But
Maybe. Because... yeah. Some nice NAM from CJ there.
yeah, repping North America. I appreciate it.
That's that 10. That was useless. Okay, so either... Oh, Betrothed Sots. Never mind. I forgot about Betrow. CJ cancelling the arrow shot by talking to Barrow.
No, he missed again. I heard the arrow hit the shop.
Oh,
Like the sound of an arrow hitting wood.
nice.
But then he tried to sprint to go to the rope and talk to Pero again. Pero was right in front of him.
Muzu starting... That's a choice. Okay, so... Beetle is up front dead.
50 was junk. 300 was junk.
Yeah, and 100 was another wallet. So, also junk.
He checked to see if he had any treasures to sell. He's gonna go to Betro though.
Yeah.
Betro Sods. You have 10 crystals. It just makes sense.
Yep. Now, ideally, what Muzu wants here is something that doesn't lead to Farron. Because for now, she has the...
Like her current bird path?
No, for CJ, whatever was in Metro, she doesn't want it to lead to Farron. She has.
It doesn't matter either way, because she's already gonna go back to Farron eventually, because Cistern is a required dungeon. Salad.
Salad? What is this opening? And
It's a great cursed metal.
she's getting soup again.
Tell me you drank it.
That's wild. Okay, because that's a wasted 10 rupees. And
I
see
mean,
that so far hasn't had a lot of money.
Just stemming back to neither runner deciding to take their bottle to the volcano island first.
Yeah, which is very surprising from CJ. Ooh, but that monk of stamina is not fun.
Betro curses you in person this time. Very true.
Looks like CJ's gonna go straight to Thunderhead, which makes sense. I would assume. We could get... Because we've got Ballad and Spiral Charge, Leviath is already in Logic. And there's a hint we haven't seen yet. There's several hints we haven't seen yet. We have access to.
It should just be the one in Thunderhead and one more in Farron, right?
Yeah. Well, I do like when the Fire Sanctuary theme is the Sky theme.
You know, as the early game routing is a little bit shaky and CJ magnetized onto every single pillar, but I do like what we're seeing now.
Academy to Moldy and some useless hint. Just have to crawl spaces. That's not bad.
That was also random hinted yesterday. It's a mildly useless random hint. She saves time though.
Let's just have to crawl space in Eldin was dead, and Academy is path Moldy.
CJ did not get rid of Cursed. CJ is still Cursed. Ruby!
Out of Logic Ruby.
That is very interesting.
Where are Myth then?
Eldin. I don't know.
They can't be in Eldin. That checks Myth's locked.
True.
I mean, yeah.
Pick
I mean, it's
the funniest option.
gonna be somewhat awful. The thing is, do you commit and go to Eldin without myths that you know you should have at this point?
Oh god, what if they're on Levias? That is some crusty pushing audio.
Yeah, it's here in Sansi, I think, the audio tends to have a fit if it's going to.
Muzu going to go get cursed now. Just something you have to do. Rite of passage. In this seat, at least.
And that's dead.
CJ managing to get off the island and call his loft doing without stamina.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Muzu is now cursed.
Cursed. We'll see if she drops it off. I don't see why she would at this point. But CJ's heading to Farron. He'll probably stay there a bit longer.
And the big difference between Muzu and CJ is that at this point in the route is that Muzu has already delivered soup. And Muzu probably doesn't need her bottle anymore.
Guy Sots. This could be Kina. I mean, it could be any number of things. We've already ruled out 3 check or 4 if you assume that crystals aren't Sots and Din's power is not necessary, which...
Alka is not here, so we will assume the crystals are not Sots.
And right on cue, there's Crystal.
Hi, Crystal. Your Sots.
Muzu taking a little longer to read that hint. CJ forgetting the sealed grounds is barren.
It could be money. It is the paperweight. CJ, you now have access to a cool cutscene. You know what you have to do.
Cool cutscene that you just skip anyway.
I'm sorry, I was in like a close
You're in a
race.
rush way.
I didn't want to lose. Sky Sots, Baron Trial, Near Wisdom, and we did have that hint. I did miss it earlier.
CJ's going into Farron Main. Farron is past the log toast. Forgot about that. So we'll see what that ends up being, potentially. Scale on Buka. Maybe.
It's interesting to think about the myths.
In general?
That it is interesting to think. I've discovered it recently. Just about the myths in the logical fact that myths lock ruby tablets. So if you're going to Elden, you are expected to have myths already, but neither runner does. You brought it up earlier, but
I think that's why, I think that's why CJ is in Farron rather than Elden right now. I think he wants to try and get those myths and follow the path, obviously, but...
Muzu started...
You can see Muzu going to Elden, chasing a potential Sky Sots.
Because when it comes to sky locations left, we have Dodo, Beetle, and Kina. Oh, do you think he blue screened again? Synchronizing.
Oof, yeah, I've got the Twitch stream dead. And Muzu is, in fact, going to Elden. I think I'm ahead. I'm ahead.
No, you're not ahead. Wait, I'm ahead.
I refreshed for CJ.
CJ didn't say anything about it in the race room, so...
Okay, Muzu's doing everyone's favorite. Big Barbiam.
What? No, don't
splicing.
don't let my streams be broken at this time. This is the most important moment. Dig spot RBM.
I'm getting a fantastic view of
In
it.
that case, breaking out.
Yeah, I know I'm ahead. I should slow down.
Okay. We will now
Does
see.
we'll miss whatever CJ finds. Farron. His stream is currently live, like 10 minutes ahead from now, so it can't have been down for too long.
Every day I wake up, Esme is ahead. My stream lags behind to compensate. I have to refresh again.
I'm back in sync now, because Muzu is about to enter Kukiel's house.
I wish I could have owned a house at Kukiel's age. That's pretty cool. Wait, was
And
Kukiel
guess what
always
RBM
dead?
gives us? Red rupee.
I do prefer red rupee to part piece, to be fair.
Oh, CJ's stream's down in race time now. Oof. In the meantime, Muzu is going into Elden without the mitts that she should logically have. And the one mitts check she can get out of logic doesn't come up with anything, so... She's getting some money, which is nice.
If I was playing with Muzu's textures, I would be so thrown off by the bombs not being bright blue.
Eh. I don't know.
I'm trained to lock on to the bombs. The bomb flowers.
Oh, she remembered
wait.
that check's dead. Nice.
I didn't. And remembering to wait out the Pyrup being dead.
Yeah, that I always forget to do.
Silver Rupee a while ago. It's a nice find.
Stream is dead. ISP outage seems likely. We'll have stream back whenever I can.
ISP outage after a blue screen. That sounds like a straight run of bad luck.
It really does. So, we won't be seeing anything from CJ for a little while, but we do have Muzu to keep us company. And she's finding a lot of money, so she'll be able to go clear out Beetle when she heads back up in the sky.
I mean, going through Elden without mitts feels bad normally, but when you know you're supposed to have mitts logically... CJ stands for cheating. What does the J stand for?
And a sword.
They turn on Muzu's audio. I'm just sitting here in silence. Oh, CJ back!
So was I. Oh, is CJ back? Let's go. Okay, items. Does he have anything? Doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't look like he got anything from item on tree. And presumably deep woods.
Here is the inherent benefit of going to Elden instead of Farron, though, is that Muzu has grabbed 7 checks in the time that CJ has grabbed 2.
Yes. Oh, did he not check item on tree? Oh, it's a harp-shaped object. What was CJ's Farron routing that led him to skip item on tree?
Slingshot centric. He did deep woods, I assume.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is just the harp. I'm sorry, Farron Woods was path to what boss again?
Haloctos.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I was ahead when I said that. I think. For the harp. Hey guys, look, it's the harp.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, looks like Muzu got a whole lot of nothing in Elden.
Sword. S-word. But, I mean, you know, that's something that you're gonna get going through Elden later, eventually, so...
Yeah. I mean, so is harp. And I guess they've just traded, like, the sword gets Muzu 1 check, harp gets CJ 2. But one of them's hinted dead, so it doesn't really count.
I love bonking that tree. I do it every day. It's the tree that's perfectly placed outside the ledge where Ulu is. Muzu CJ does look like he got a gold rupee as well. It was probably in the deep one's chest. Free bug medal. He can now detect bugs on this map. TJ, open your map and show us. Well, both our runners finding a gold rupee in their respective regions gonna be able to full clear Beetle. Unless that's a Rupor. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Okay, that's
Love it
a
when that
little
happens.
excessive. Okay, Dodo's dead. I love Bosky's bug net.
Oh. Alright, Beetle is dead. So it didn't even matter that the perfectly placed Rupor was there. What? I'm not evil, I'm a spectator. I like it when chat wins.
Another bottle. Nice for everyone's favourite pledge.
Which, CJ is also cursed. And I think Muzu still is cursed as well.
Yeah. What this does
Muzu-
mean is that CJ has gone through all of Elden and hasn't come across the myths.
Muzu
First
did
checking
not...
mines.
No, Muzu! Oh, okay. I thought Muzu was going to start otherwise. It looks like Muzu did not start Kina before going to Elden. Totally slipped my mind.
That's... Ooh. That's a big weak moment. But yeah, myths I think have to be in first checking mines now.
Yeah,
Oh no, they
Or at
couldn't.
least-
It could be on. They could be on Fledge.
true. It could also just be something else that leads to myths down the line. But, or Kina. Kina could have them.
Kina can't have them because Elden is myths locked.
You're right, that's true. Very, very true.
DJ, what are you doing? My lab.
He's just having a nice chat with the bed.
Not doing. Colin's like, okay.
I think he's gonna
What is
combine it with Fledge. Or at least I hope so, because otherwise he just went and had a nice chat with someone's bed and left the academy for no reason.
Oh, yeah, he just okay. Getting rid of the bug medal SMH.
What? Now we can't see bugs on the map. Not getting potions.
He doesn't have. No, he does have money. Oh, he's gonna go. Okay.
I'm not laughing at CJ. Someone said something funny in chat, I promise. CJ he will be able to afford potions from Fledge if he gets 10 more rupees, but because of the perfectly comedically placed report, he will be 10 rupees short of 2 stamina potions once he clears the shop. He's not. He's very unhappy about the report. I
believe that was an oh for fuck's sake from CJ.
I can hear him saying it. I can't hear him, but I
Yeah,
envision.
you've got Can't buy it, CJ.
Can't buy it.
It's useless to you anyway.
Goodbye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
He elected to be ejected. And I assume he'll grab 10 rupees before going back for stamina potions. Please grab 10 rupees before going back for stamina.
He...
He's gonna sell his bomb bag.
Nice.
Let's go. I agree about bomb capacity. That's if you're going to sell an item to Beatrice, that's not the one I'd want to sell. It's actually useful. Oh my god, I thought... I'm not going to repeat that because I'm a commentator and I'm to remain impartial. It's very funny. Besides Pac-Man. Pac-Man is my co-op buddy. And he will win the tournament even though he's been eliminated.
I see.
Now CJ going back to do Colin and Fledge.
I have a particular loathing for the Kikwis after trying to deal with them with my custom music and then working on the dev stuff.
Oh, no.
I have a real loathing for each and every one of them.
What did Floha ever do to you?
Now, I was going to say exist, but that sounds really mean because I'm actually talking about the Kikwis.
I made it awkward by saying Floha.
Yeah, you did.
Good old-fashioned sleeping in Fledge's bed for solid 60 hours. And
Feel your
rolling
pain.
rolling instead of shooting the arrow.
Yeah. Oof. I'm getting a bad grab, like bad swing too.
Link, thanks for the stamina potions, but why have you just been sleeping in my bed for 60 hours?
It's
That's
not
gotta feel
fudge.
great. That's gotta feel great
First
after the
checking
journey.
mines.
After the journey CJ took to get here, that must feel awful.
Oh, it could be here. Yeah, check could be here. Dang. I kind of hope that Mitz is first checking mines.
That is some chat wins content.
Oof, that's a big rip for Muzu. Walk of shame time, which always feels so slow.
Alright, chat, let's cheer Muzu on in the walk of shame. Type walk of shame. Sorry, Muzu. Oh, it's 72 hours actually, because he sleeps in his bed again to get back to date. Oh, hi, Bombag.
Back. Okay, that's 2 more things in Farron and
Is that
Desert
it?
Access.
Oh, desert access, right?
Thunderhead Swords, yeah, well, we know about that.
Alright, so Link goes into Fledge's room with 2 stamina potions, sleeps for 12 hours, gives a stamina potion to Fledge, sleeps for 24 hours to give another one, another 24 hours just to talk to him, and then another 12. CJ did not get hit by that tornado. He did not deserve that. CJ choosing to go to Eldin with bombs instead of Lanayru.
That's weird, because he knows that's mitts locked. What?
I mean, yeah, no, I just agree.
He's missing mitts.
Like, logically, this is not something he has access to. And also, immediate loss, not doing dig spot RBM, SMH. Oh no, it's probably depression. It's been able to sleep so much.
Muzu, please. Oh, that spin attack, no. Okay, will CJ remember that crawl space is dead? I have faith. CJ will remember.
Can we get a gamble up in the next 4 seconds? Will CJ remember?
Will CJ64 go? CJ, I had faith in you. He remembered!
Yes!
He did what Muzu did!
They both jumped down and then jumped back up.
Nice. CJ with that real NA aim today.
You know, one of us North Americans has to rev it. And it certainly will not be Jim and Yao, so...
I mean, Yao's the one with the emote. Now, did DJ set up Kina?
No.
I don't think he did he?
He hasn't even delivered soup yet. What he will be able to do is Elden Trial and Volcano Ascent, but more importantly, Elden Trial. There is still like a very real possibility that Elden Trial is required.
Oh, because at this point, the hints in Elden are in logic, because mitts are somewhere. Nice chest sink. Nice sky view music for CJ.
Muzu done with Farron. She probably gonna go get her bomb back?
Yep.
That or do some of my favorite out of logic with moments. Just
Yeah, I'm a little confused as to where Muzu's lost so much ground to CJ.
I don't think that Muzu has really lost that much ground to CJ. It's probably Kina.
I guess, maybe.
Because, I mean, Muzu drank the soup, and then later went back. Got more soup,
Yeah, but like,
delivered it to the night.
DJ's done Fledge.
That is true.
Like, I feel like it should be evening out, but...
Yes, this is just 3D standard with early tablets. The big pin of this seed so far is that Ruby Tablet was technically mitts locked, but we don't have mitts yet. Where were bombs? Bombs were on Colin's letter, which is you need the harp. No circles. I believe that is a 10-point penalty for CJ. No circles.
That's weird. Okay, does that work?
It doesn't unlock
It's two
anything.
bombs, that's bomb locked. Also, mitts locked. No, that can't work for path, right?
Yeah, because you have to have a second bomb. What?
Do
That was
you?
interesting from CJ. I completely forgot what you were saying because I just watched CJ do something really entrancing.
I'm trying to figure out if Farron is path to that. Because Farron gave us harp, which gave us bomb bag. Which for
Harp could
CJ gives
also-
him access to that check, but he should have mitts at this point, which should
bomb bag-
substitute, right?
As far as we know, is like a hard lock on the seed. So bomb bag is going to be
Right,
required to
okay,
get that
yeah.
anyway.
So if mitts are bomb locked, that works.
I mean, if we just need to see first check in mines, and then at that point, everything in the seed is bomb locked that we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Or, you know, Kina has mitts, and we have to start over in our heads. Oh wait, Kina can't have mitts. We already talked about this.
I mean, Kina can have mitts, it would just have to do the other pair of mitts.
Let's see what Muzu gets for delivering the sim.
Hellos.
Oh, that is interesting.
Now, though, okay. That is
It an
interesting.
LMF seed. Yeah, no, that's.
This is an LMF seed, yeah. You say.
And I mean, I personally do not know how comfortable CJ is with Bellows,
I mean,
or if it's even possible in this seed. So that is actually
Yeah.
advantage Muzu, I think, because Muzu went out of her way to set that up.
Howlin's dead and as is Bat 50.
I mean, that's technically not dead. That is a Song of the Hero part.
I mean-
no one would ever do that, of course, but it has logical implications.
Because we have two of those hinted now. Where's the other one? The other was on Din's power. So it can't be for a sword. Entering Earth Temple when you know mitts are out there.
Who needs mids? Just dig spot RBM.
I
Tactical
hate
health
when that
refill.
happens.
It's a tactical health refill.
Tactical health people, yeah.
I mean,
Ah.
probably for the best, given that the Lizalfo seems to just have a 50-50 chance to kill anyone.
It's not bad at all, you're just bad. Anyway,
Hey, I'm not counting myself in there.
nice Fire Dragon song from the hero there.
Okay, so is that all the Song of the Hero pieces then?
Not the piece, just the music.
Oh, okay.
Unless Muzu happened to get the other one at the same time, which would have been hilarious.
You know what? I respect it for choosing to kill. Actually, hang on. Electing to kill Lizalfos.
Yeah, I think there's little things about CJ's rabbit here that just haven't quite lined up, like you say. Filling up on bombs even though you're resetting them away. And yeah, he did avoid going into Elden early on. He went into Fan first.
And race spoilers real quick. Wait, I'll just post it in race commentaries ZSR2.
What are we posting? Ah, I see.
We have obtained the Dragon D, my favorite boss key.
Yes.
Actually, my favorite boss key is the arrow, but I'll pretend for now.
CJ had a rough Earth Temple. Oh, a really rough Earth Temple, goodness.
Yeah. See what I mean about the keys though is that some guy just decided that the keys should be able to attack you whenever they want, as fast as they want, from any distance that they want. So normally they're harmless, but sometimes they're just decide they'll kill you, and they attack you.
CJ getting this chest now. Bro, like, am I missing something? No.
I would like
Maybe
to see
he saved, but you don't get out of this anyway.
He is
doing to reload.
Yeah,
he's
I agree.
Doing the RBM now, but
I mean, it's not optimal, but it's still informed. Like, he is still bit scumming this chest, which is fine. It's not optimal, though. I mean, realistically, you'd want to do the RBM and then
reload scum the chest.
Which file did he copy?
His run file.
When he tries to corrupt that, I think he is going to get early thunderheaded.
I think that's what he did.
Yeah, no, he's getting early thunderheaded.
Dang.
Why reset?
That should keep his corrupt file though, right? Is that what corrupt file, the health?
Uh-oh. He didn't actually make the corrupt file.
No, he didn't. Did he realize he was going to get early thunderhead?
I just feel like he didn't make the corrupt file. Like, he just fumbled the menus a bit, but he was getting early thunderheaded no matter what. And he is going to again. If he tries that again. I'd feel like you should just hit save. Like, corrupt files are useful and all, but there we go. Copying file 2 over this time.
Muzu getting a bomb back. I don't know, I'm a much bigger fan of just motion plus tutorialing into Academy.
I just like making a bit save file so I can do Zelda RBMs. Uh-oh.
No, that should work. It'll select his
work.
bomb
Yeah,
file.
no, it's just... Yeah. According to one of our trackers, 25 more checks popped up for Muzu because she has her locations accessible displayed on stream.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's 3 checks in mines. 3 in fire node, 3 in lightning node. Oh, beetle fight. That's 10.
Well, no, that's just...
And there's Elden.
Because she didn't have logical access through mines,
Yeah.
it's just all of everything besides the beetle checks. That's 14, right? The plus 3
No, because
from...
she's not got claw shots.
Oh, right. But that's just minus 3. What?
What was up with Endless Zelda?
Steam playing over that? I need that right now.
Those alphas was just in a whole other world. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, so I think it 12, 11 checks in Lanayru plus this check Muzu's about to get and Earth Temple, which probably lines up to a good number of checks.
This is... like, the Earth Temple routing hasn't been bad, but it's just, like, so... everything is a little bit off.
Yeah. There's not much you can do, like, there's not much CJ can do after committing to you, like, if you do map chess first, like, that's just what you have to live with. You can't really get correct for it beyond this point.
Yeah, but getting the... Muzu getting her whip, getting the behind the bombable rock before bomb bag, and then doing bomb bag later, and just walking past the bombable rock, it's just... for a dungeon, you're going to be full clearing anyways. Like, there's no way you're just leaving Earth Temple without a check at this point in the seed. You're going to be getting every item, so why not do full clear routing? There's our slots item.
So the other beetle's out there somewhere, because CJ's puzzling that logic out, because that is a beetle log check.
He's definitely
That is logical hook beetle. Yeah, I mean, it's because of that beetle logic.
So we have a beetle-locked beetle and a myth-locked tablet, both of which are unresolved.
Had me to mold a... is it a beetle? Where was Muzu's bellows? That was on Kina, right? Yes.
Bella's was on Kina. Depending on where... it's bomb bag. It's bomb bag. Depending on where the boss key is, bomb bag can be packed to Molder.
Yeah, but it can't be Pat the Moldy and... oh no, it can, because that's how paths work. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that
And
works.
you would also...
One by can be the path.
Because you can't use Hook Beetle for that check, where the other beetle was, you need bombs to get that second beetle. So Academy, there's like 2 reasons for bombs to be packed to Molder right there. It's not just the boss key chest, the shortcut chest is also bomb locked. What?
There's the other myth. CJ's completely baffled by that.
I love
That's
that.
logical Mogma myths.
Wish you could download Twitch clips from other people's channels easily. Because I do want to put Guts theme over. That Lizalfo's just staring into the void. I mean, for now we just have Muzu following CJ through Earth Temple.
Yep.
I hate so much that some part of me really always wants the runner to accidentally watch the Wii Motion Plus instructional video. Like, I see their cursor go over yes, and I get excited for some reason.
I don't want to say you're a bad person for that, but I'm going to imply it instead.
You can't take it back, you already said it.
I didn't actually say it, and that was indeed Tad Tones. My beloved, but hated, complicated relationship tones. CJ?
Muzu.
CJ?
He just... You know, seeing that Lizalfos did something to CJ. He just hasn't been able to play the same scenes.
Yeah, that and the mitts being there.
He just had to walk into space and contemplate what the result was. Is it Lizalfos or Lezalfos?
I have no idea.
Because I've seen so many people spelling it with an E, and I just...
With an E, no.
Is there a Zelda game that does that? So CJ
This is the moment in which I shout at the tracker and go, CJ has not beaten the dungeon yet. He only beats the dungeon when he hits the crest.
He has not beat the dungeon yet. Yeah, but like, he's beat the dungeon. He
hasn't beaten the dungeon. As far as the rando is concerned, he has not beaten the dungeon. The flag gets set on the crest.
I would love to see CJ just death warp right now and not finish the dungeon. Never explain himself. Just to prove your point.
I don't know, it's one of the few things I'm very, like, pedantic about. There's Rattle, nice.
Oh, there's our Sots item. It's not the beetle, it's definitely that.
I forgot that Temple of Sots, yeah.
No, it is just the beetle, but...
Yeah. And I completely missed that sword in Earth Temple as well.
Muzu also... Wait, why is Muzu dying here?
She's reloading, she's already done the bit sequence. I don't know. Oh, maybe health again?
I thought she reloaded.
She should not have lived there. I'm sorry, she should not have lived there.
I thought she reloaded in the map room, but maybe I'm just...
Yeah, I think she did as well.
That piece! That's scale, by the way, in the first Chest of Earth Temple. Did anybody see that keys?
I did see that keys. That keys
had a mission. That was my favorite keys. I love him.
Oh.
The enemies in this game are giving us a show.
Indeed. This logic is hurting my head now.
Well, I mean...
Thunderhead to Skullbearer and Cave's dead.
We were never supposed to be here without mitts, like that. Thunderhead to Skullbearer, what?
Huh?
Must be something we haven't seen.
Thunderhead has the...
Oh,
the
Ruby Tablet.
beetle.
It has the Ruby Tablet.
It can't be, because that hints Ruby Tablet locked.
You're right. It has to be the other beetle then.
It's also news.
It can't be, because that hint is also mixed locked. It can't be referring to that pair of mints.
Yeah, no, it can't be, which must mean it's referring to the beetle.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing it can be.
Which means...
There's our last song of the hero piece.
Enemy to Moldarak. That would be the bombs. Then what the heck is Farron's? That's also the...
Harp
Oh,
for
this
bombs.
hurts my head way too much.
because bombs is like a hard bottleneck.
Because,
on
yeah,
80% of
and
the speed.
it's not just bombs. Bombs is locked by Harp. It's this weird chain that, like, Harp is path to Coloctos because Harp locked bombs, and bombs are Academy's path to Moldy because bombs are in Academy and lock everything. Which means that those path hints are utterly useless.
What was the Betrosauce again? Did we ever find that? Ballad. Salad.
Ballad, yeah. Underhead to Skull Darren. Yeah, so the other beetle is on Nehru's Wisdom, it has to be, because we know that Din's is a Song of the Hero piece.
Yeah, and since that's hinted, we can't. It can't be salts. So Muzu, see if she goes back into the temple. If she doesn't, that could be catastrophic.
I don't see her not doing. She's using a tracker. Her tracker's telling her she's got 3 of 3 checks remaining, which will become 1 of 1 when she's done. I don't see her orphaning it.
True. We have scale. Scale is in the best place in the world. Now imagine if they had gone to Linearu first, and the seed had not confused us because everything just lined up in a straight progression. All the spheres very narrow. But no, we go to Mitz locked Eldon and get Mitz. And then do Eldon.
Those are on Kina, which DJ hasn't set up.
Both runners chose to drink the pumpkin soup. Chose to drink.
Yeah.
But Muzu went back and delivered it later. Very nice Caldera.
CJ going back to turf. This is brutal because he's now orphaning Kina.
Absolutely. This is a I'm not doing Kina role. That's exactly what he's doing.
Which I think is hilarious considering how much he likes Harp video game, but that's just me.
Does he like it, or does he just want other people to like it?
That is a question for a psychologist and not for me.
I've never seen him play her. I've never seen anyone but Exo.
I've seen him do it.
Game,
He did it. I think he did it every since me. I think it was hinted to be a sword.
Kina does have a very good singing voice, though.
Not if you change the file. I remember the early version of Music Rando that CJ tested out. He got like his Linearu theme was Kina singing.
Pretty cool.
That was a wonderful seed, and I want that back.
CJ done with Eldon for now. He will have to come back. Potentially. Bellows is an option. It is not one that I see CJ doing. But,
Yeah,
you know.
those are going back for what she will find in a moment to be water scale.
The water scale looks really nice. Water scale was is really nice for. It looks really nice with the textures. Like, it seems almost translucent.
I miss the scale item get.
CJ going straight back to Thunderhead.
Ooh, that's not fun.
Could have been worse. Link could have been impaled on the iron bars.
I mean, I guess so, but like...
You'd think you wouldn't put that in your architecture if people are constantly skydiving in that area.
Evil's insect cage, and that solves the sky sots.
So does Bellows!
So does Bellows. Oh, this is brutal. Because of the layer of indirection, CJ's sky sots get solved. And that solves the Thunderhead path, and this will solve Sky Sots. CJ's not going to have any reason to do Keynote whatsoever until it's his last check.
Already full cleared Elden besides Summit.
Oof.
Oh, he's like shouting about something. It's not angry shouting, it's excited shouting.
Yeah, I can't quite read it.
It's when doesn't he shout? I think from his perspective, he sees the logic of like sky sots and all that, and us in the omniscient spectators booth are just, oh, we're not like this. Because it's just the seed seemingly intentionally moving him away from getting Gust Bellows.
What this does mean is that because there's another thing that satisfies Sky Sots, there's a chance that Kina gets random hinted. Or is she a sometimes hint? I don't know what the hint penetration is these days. That sums it up.
Every day I wake up, I remember the Season 2 hint layout that TJ made and nobody checked and changed. Kina is a sometimes hint, though.
Nice Muzu. I don't think we can entirely blame CJ for this.
Oh yeah, no, it's...
Yal had his hands all over this.
True. Yal, answer for your crimes. But yeah, no, it's... Of course, blame CJ. Tried and true tradition. Also blame Flowhop. Even if they had nothing to do with the situation, it is always a valid option to blame CJ and Flowhop. What happened? Now, I want to see the insane world where this is nothing. I can't think of how it would be possible right now, but... Muzu not doing turf, if I just saw correctly.
Thank you!
Yeah.
Okay. There's a logical beetle. Planted. Well, are we finally going to see a runner go to Linearu? Muzu is choosing to do Cistern. I do like this. Of course, besides the fact that she doesn't have claws, but
Yeah.
you can do some wonky Death Warp stuff. They put a statue right above the rope that leads down into the cistern clip area, and you can do some really funky Death Warp stuff with it.
Oh.
I wonder if we'll see Muzu
As in,
do it,
there's
but-
as in, like, there's a save statue up there.
Yeah, there's a save. You just save there. That's more applicable for doing it without the whip, but
I don't think I've ever paid attention to that.
it's more applicable to whipless cistern. But
Muzu not getting the front half, that sucks.
so, what is CJ from Go Mode? He does need a sword. Both runners need a sword. But I do think that CJ is really just bellows and a sword from Go Mode.
Yeah, and he's going on a wild goose chase.
Muzu is just a sword from Go Mode then, right? She can do whip trick.
Yeah.
I mean, bellows is a suggestion in almost every scene, but I just don't see CJ really trying as hard out for bellows. He could really be saved though if the box key is just right at the start of the dodge. I mean, this seed really could come down to that last sword placement and where the boss key is in LMF. Because I don't see CJ going for, like, map chest without bellows, but he might just grab... I mean, everyone grabs that first chest. It's just right there. Just when clearing desert. So... What happened to that Vulture?
No idea.
Oh, it's 64 calling me evil multiple times throughout the scene and says, "Oh, no claws on Vine's chest." We are mutually evil. I think that was a very well-timed heal for Muzu.
Definitely helps. I think even if she's gonna want a death warp here, maybe not.
Agreed, but, you know, one heart, Archer Bokoblins, never a favorable position. CJ getting the Master, your wallet is full text. Classic. Do you know, I need to make a model pack that replaces the slingshot with just the M249 from Counter-Strike. Same accuracy. I joke that the slingshot is like a Counter-Strike gun, but every time I see it used, it's just... Yeah, no, it really is. CJ is also orphaning Dodo.
Dodo was hinted dead.
Oh, okay.
That one at least makes sense.
If I don't have my notes, I do not know what is dead. I am not playing, so I'm not keeping notes. So this has to be the boss key, right? Muzu just checked everything else?
Did she
checked
check
east.
east? East wing, let's
Lol.
go. Yeah, this all just comes down to where that sword is. And how long it takes CJ to commit to Kina.
Or where the LMF boss key is. Because if it's in the first room, he's probably just gonna do Bellowsless.
Maybe.
Cool side hop. I've not seen the side hop version of skipping that cutscene.
Yeah, a few people use it.
I'd be down for gambling. To open a poll of who gets sword first, assuming we don't see a sword in the next 10 seconds.
I think sword gamble is good. The only problem is
Don't give the chat
Is I
information.
misread the
Want their
question.
points.
I think the only problem is we don't. There's two of the swords and that would get in the way, but that's not.
I
what the
also-
question would be.
I also have 0 points.
I have 17,500, but
How do I have 0 points?
my points don't seem to be working. I don't seem to be able to do anything with them.
Hang on, I've opened the stream in a new tab. I need to get at least some points so I can bet. I need to feed my gambling addiction. Alright, I've followed the channel. I will now predict. With my 300 points.
I'm unable to vote. Very sad.
No option for chat getting the sword first. Both runners crash and forfeit.
Four heart containers we found there or something.
There were two.
No Muzu got
Two
at
in the
least
past few
two.
minutes.
Yeah.
She found two in Cistern, right? And then CJ just found one. So it's at least three.
I was gonna say, did you get the other chest, CJ?
Flashbacks to me versus Mirage.
Those fire shield earrings.
Yet another item to send CJ on more wild goose chase. Do I have any idea if CJ knows Bella's? I've brought this up a few times, but I think CJ can beat the dungeon Bellows list. I don't know how many items he can get Bellows list. Because in theory, you can get anything, but he can get anything but second crawl space since Boss Key is dead. This is CJ we're talking about, and not me, so I don't think he'll be spending 15 minutes in bid for a heart container.
There's another one. And that is clock twist down for Muzu.
I just saw a very pained expression from CJ. Well, let's see if there's a sword here for Muzu. Because if there's not a sword here, I think it's probably going to be a little while before we see a sword for Muzu. Because she... Oh my god. My points.
All 300 of them.
You want to know something really bad? That is the second time that CJ has lost a tournament bracket match to a sword at the end of Ancient Cistern.
Oof.
It is the exact way that I beat him in SGL. Chat's blaming me. It's not my fault. Yeah, no, but there is a clip of me making a very strange-looking face when I get a sword on Furora's Flame at the end of Ancient Cistern for Go mode. So that is tragic.
Oh, wonderful trackers. Yes. Actually not nice. Yeah. Yeah, if you stand too far back, you shoot the
Smash
switch
Bros.
for some
Hitbox. The arrow hits behind you.
But that... Where was Bo?
Bo was very early. Runners had it in the first few minutes.
Okay. Just as Bo or Beetle locked.
So that is a second time that we see Sot's Bo for that check. I don't know if Bo's Sot's for any other reasons, but that's pretty neat. I like that. I don't know if it's just the me in me, but I did really want to see Muzu do the bit work.
No one's doing that.
Not even the bit warp. Do the RBM. Do the Stone Cash RBM. Both would be faster.
I mean... Maybe?
I mean, Stone Cash is faster because it was in an old Dungeons route, I think. Because it was faster than going through mines. But I don't know about the bit warp.
Yeah, but isn't Stone Cash practice sword chest?
Yes.
Don't you... Like, that's gone in bit because you've already gotten that chest.
Depends on what file you open the door with. You just need a flag.
Yeah. But a bit save do game file can't open the sparring hole doors, can it?
You can open the sparring hall doors and then switch to a bit save new game file, but I think that has problems of its own. S-word.
Yeah.
Sword for CJ. That is going to be
Oh,
TMS
nice.
for Muzu. Give me my points back. CJ found a sword.
Guess who would find one first? DJ is continuing in the dungeon.
If Boss Key is in this next chest, I think that this is actually a close race. And I think that maybe preemptively saying that CJ lost when Muzu got that sword. But
I don't know, Muzu's not far behind CJ. CJ's got an entire
And
system to do,
she is-
and it's in
yeah.
East Wing as well.
oh yeah,
Whilst it's
Muzu's
East
still
Wing.
ahead, but the race is close at that point. If this is not the Boss Key, then we will either see CJ do some certified raid moment, or this race is pretty much over. Oh, okay, wait. More chance that Vanilla Small Key. That's 3 more checks that he can get without bid.
This is interesting because that Muzu won't get the small key for a while. Because she'll do the other side of LMF first.
Now, if the boss key is on the left side of LMF, it doesn't matter. There's no way CJ is getting anything on the left side.
If it's here, though...
I do really want to say, though, that you can actually go to the left side of the dungeon and get all the checks there, besides second crawl space. But it's not that it's difficult, or that these runners couldn't do it. It's more that it's so niche and useless that I'm the only one who has bothered to learn all these things. For anyone who doesn't know. So, we will not be seeing that, I can almost guarantee. hate that bombs was so integral to the Siege progression. Like, it walks everything. Because otherwise, CJ just got robbed by reality. Otherwise, you could suss out that the boss key has to be on shortcut chest. Okay! This is a race now. I still think Muzu's definitely ahead, but... The differences between the two runners. Muzu has done Cistern, CJ has a much earlier LMF boss key. LMF is a much longer dungeon than Cistern, so depending on how CJ routes Cistern, this could be a close race.
I had to go do something real quick.
Okay.
CJ got boss key, I take it?
Yes, it was on the first chest in the key lock section, which makes the race somewhat close.
Indeed. I mean, CJ's got to do a bunch of bit stuff first, though.
Yes.
Which... yeah.
I don't think that the winner pool is really... Like, I think we will see... It is a little bit of copium to say CJ finding that boss key so early gives him a chance, because it's... They're going to be finishing this dungeon at around the same time, no?
Yeah, and Muzu just has a straight execution advantage over CJ as well.
Yeah, Muzu on the grind. A lot of practice before the Season 2 started.
And a lot during it, too.
Muzu grinded execution, I grinded linear mining facility obscure tricks. We're in a game.
Yeah, Muzu grinded practice, and I decided to do silly dev stuff. Oof, CJ is not happy with that. Not in the least, because, I mean...
Oh, he pulls a Jasnix. No, don't reset. What are you doing? Oh, okay. I thought he pulled a Jasnix. He did not pull a Jasnix. I didn't even think about what he was trying to do.
That's
There's the
claw
shots.
There's very useful claw shots in the seed.
I thought that CJ was trying to bit warp for some reason and started his file too late. No, that wasn't Jasnix, that was Battlecats that did that twice. Did CJ crash?
I think CJ hit the power button instead of the reset button.
Uh-oh.
Which is a real oof moment.
Because, yeah, I can't think of why he would have crashed. I mean, isn't there just like a 1 in, like 1,000, 2,000 chance that you'll just crash on entering bit?
I don't think it's entering bit. I think it's doing something specific. Is the bit crash? I think is it like a bit save on a certain frame or something? I don't. The only person I know that it's happened to is Jazz.
The memory is a certain way, and it causes something that would be normally fine to crash. That's all I know. Just the arcs load in a specific way. Given that he's doing the exact same thing, it probably was just he hit the power button. So somehow we ended up talking about ways that Jazzniks failed a bit. But, I mean, that kind of seals CJ's fate further in stone.
Yeah.
Especially Muzu having claw shots for this room, that's just even more. Actually getting use out of the claw shots that late into the seed, you love to see it.
Yeah.
And she'll have it for Moldy, which is nicer than Slingshot.
It's nicer to have, but time-wise it doesn't make a difference.
It does when you die to Molderak because your CSGO gun can't properly shoot his eyes. I hate Slingshot. Can you tell I hate Slingshot?
No, not at all.
Also, yeah, shoutouts to Muzu for doing so much on one heart. A lot of close calls, a lot of danger.
Yeah, I'm taking no chances with that Beamos.
Okay. I mean, is CJ even gonna finish LMF first at this point?
We'll see.
He's doing...
Oh, this one.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to do this for Bellosless. Wow. We have placed the ruby tablet in the pedestal.
Is it the first set of text boxes? I always forget which
Yes.
one it is.
Yeah, the first set of text boxes, if you have both tablets, is always the one that leads to the end of the dungeon.
Right. And the second set is for the keylog room.
Yeah, and if your file already has one of the boxes done, does that make sense?
Yeah.
That Staldra's early live stream scene thing, by the way. If CJ had to do another RBM, he'd be screwed. I don't even remember what I was saying, but...
One of the boxes was already pushed.
Oh yeah, no, if... The second time you do it, it'll be... The first text box won't even be there, so... If you do it twice, it pushes both boxes. But...
Yeah.
And, you know, also shoutouts to the edge case where you can't actually get into the other room because you don't have Ruby tablet. They got me talking about Bellows with LMF stuff.
Ooh, everyone's favorite reverse minecart jump.
It hurts my soul to see someone trying to do this without bombs. It's so... Like, if you do it on the left side, please use bombs.
Yeah. That should work, yeah.
Yeah. If you're going in the center here...
do the Beatles strat on the left side, but it's super hard.
Oh, yeah.
To get him to stay on there.
It takes an already precise jump and makes it more precise. classic hands off the controller. Don't touch the controller when you're doing minecart trick. This is Molderak's revenge right now. He's being brutal and aggressive to Muzu. Nice, Molderak, besides the fact that Molderak was being very rude. A brief skirmish with his blue wheel, I imagine we'll see CJ with a very clean Molderak as well. See? Slingshot is awful for me. Slingshot is just terrible in general. But, again, very good Molderak from both runners. It's what you'd expect to see. There aren't top runners, but these still players who have played this game a lot. So. And now this race looks very even if you just join right now and have zero context, but CJ's got a dungeon left to do, and Muzu's gonna go beat the game. And I mean, both runners got the miracle that they needed at the end. Trackers disagree on the definition of a dungeon.
Which one of our trackers is the filthy door splitter? Who am I naming and shaming?
I mean, they'd marked CJ as completing before he even went in the door. It was during the Molderak cutscene. It's not even door splitting, that's just scorpion splitting.
Nice.
I mean, both runners got the miracle that they needed, right? CJ, if the boss key hadn't been placed in the way that it was, CJ wouldn't have stood a chance anyways. Because there's no way he was ever getting Bellows. And Muzu got a perfectly placed sword. And CJ also got a perfectly placed sword, you know, after he did Desert.
Yeah.
So.
That backflip frame perfect. CJ about to find out. Oh, I got a sneak peek of this hint.
Oh no. Bella's hint after doing Bella's list. I love that.
Oh dear. And Muzu is off to beat the end game.
Yes. CJ got the boss key placement he needed to stand a chance, but Muzu also got that sword placement and skipped all of Desert.
I don't know, Muzu's actually gonna get a ball and sit down. Okay, fair. I was gonna say, Muzu's position, I'd probably just take the heel from the fairy and go.
Muzu never even reached 30 crystals, really?
I mean, the crystals in the seed have kind of been pretty sparse.
Yeah, and I mean, you technically didn't need any crystals. You could have just done early Thunderhead and never gone to the turret.
Yeah, but there's a rare seed where everyone doesn't go to Betrow at all.
I tried my absolute hardest, I promise.
Muzu keeps checking race time. Oh, those tournament nerves get to you.
Oh yeah. Imagine for both players. It's
There also can't be any crystals at Sansi, because we got a Sansi Baron hint at the beginning.
Oh. I was gonna say, why stop at 5? I let your dreams be dreams. 7 crystal packs in Sansi. All 7 remaining crystal packs.
Oh, she has a heart medal too. Yeah, no. I think she did take. She's only taken 2 minutes so far.
I'm glad I'm not the only person who struggles more with first barrier when I have TMS.
I think there's more variance with it for me. Either I get a really good first barrier or a really bad one.
Is Muzu a roller? She's not a roller. People who roll and do horde skip are, like, not human. Jaznix, I'm talking about you.
Oh.
Oh, she was too far to the right. The moblin spawns too far from the wall.
And they all died too, there's no backup. Dang, it sucks.
I mean, she has TMS. She can just eat the blue Boko.
True.
It's not that big of a time loss. What mode was it today? Standard. Can you believe it was standard with CJ and Muzu? I really need to get updating the sheet.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the sheet.
I did too. I forgot about my own sheet.
You forgot about this thing that you maintain. Muzu not going for the swing.
I mean, I know that I haven't updated it since bracket started, so. Just execution? Yeah, you're gonna love this. And I think CJ is probably going to hate it, but CJ is losing to the exact same sword placement he lost to in SGL at the end of Cistern. Muzu got a sword in Cistern for Go mode and never cleared Desert. CJ full cleared Mines and Desert looking for a sword.
Yeah, I don't know, I feel like he lost as much to that as he did to Bellows, as being in a gank location.
Yeah, I mean, and to be, if the boss, he got a great boss key placement. If boss key had been in the first scroll space or something in LMF, he would have lost anyways. No matter where the swords were, because he would never have gone back to check Kina for Bellows.
Well, I still got a nice sound on CJ. I was like, CJ's got a very peaceful system.
He also didn't have Bellows, yeah.
Yeah, he was missing Bellows on Kina. Also, shouts to Bottle in Skyloft 1, and both runners doing the normal Skyloop and drinking the soup.
In Lumpy Pumpkin, no less. They both just drank it right in front of Pump. Heartless runners.
Nice, getting the stab on Zelda, that's always good.
I love doing that. Wait, hang on. It's a very bittersweet Bellows list because it was in one of the not fun. I would sound like a broken record at this point. Flohawk called me out for it one time in one of my races. Like, Raid got to do Bella's list, but he's probably not going to be happy because it was he didn't get to do any of the dumb RBM stuff. But, you know, any Bella's list is a Bella's list. Oh, CJ might actually get to see the sword. Before the race ends.
Oh, he should. Yeah, he should get to see the sword. Was it on Heart Container? Because he might just skip it.
Oh, you're right. It is on hard container.
Depends, because avoiding the clock toast heart container is the most annoying one to avoid.
Technically, it's not the same sword placement as SGL. That one was on Thor's Flame, but still. Very solid G3 from Muzu.
Yeah, a little bit slow at the end, but... And the phase 2 guys.
Really using the TMS to its fullest potential, as in the one use of TMS in this game.
Master Mayhaps.
Will CJ get the sword? Moment of truth.
He does not. Dang.
Oh, this seed was like really brutal to our runners at the beginning. Just confusing logic. They made a lot of poor micro routing decisions, like drinking the soup. And then it tried really hard to save both of them, and it saved Muzu a little bit more because she chose to do a dungeon.
And that is GG for Muzu.
GG, Muzu.
Finishing with
Moving
a race time of 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 44 seconds.
CJ in chat, the whole seed was awful. It tried its best. It saved you from having to do Kina. And hello to someone. Oh, the one person joined.
It's CJ.
CJ.
You are. That is correct. I guess.
CJ.
I guess that's right.
Yeah, I mean, when I said that the seed tried really hard to save both of you, it was there were so many situations where it's like, oh no, this person's falling behind, this person's screwed because of this item placement. But then the seed just kind of saved you. And Muzu.
I really genuinely thought that when I saw the hint that Bellows were on Kina that I fixed, I did not think Muzu would chase it, even with the Sky Sods.
Yeah, I mean, Muzu...
Just because that's her playstyle generally. Kina hint was on Temple of Time, literally the worst possible hint stone. For that hint.
Yeah, shout out to both of you, just straight up drinking the soup.
I had planned to do the other Skyloop, but I had planned to do the CJ route, but I just completely got sidetracked, like, thinking about things. So I was deciding if I wanted to, like, do Mines and Out of Logic, Lanayru potentially, or go to that, and potentially do early Thunderhead, or go to Farron, and then I was like, I need the hints, and I just forgot to do the reverse route.
Yeah, I mean, if the sword hadn't been, like, Muzu skipped all of Lanayru.
Yeah, I had considered skipping all of Lanayru, but I was like, I need to hedge my bets against the fact that, against the statistics, that Bellowsless is not going to be possible. Reasonably possible, I should say.
Yes. Thank you for correcting. But, I mean, it's not a bad play, because always be clearing your dungeons is the only thing I could say, but you needed Bellows.
Yeah. I was trying to avoid doing Cistern because I didn't have Claws or Bellows, so there was, like, just a straight-up, like, 50% chance that Bellows just couldn't be in Cistern. Because of tree logic, and then I was like, it's a 50-50, like, I don't know anything about Bellows and Claws logic for tree, so I was like, I'm just gonna avoid Cistern like the plague, because it's unlikely to have what I need. So
Oh, I know
Yeah,
myself.
like you only avoid, you only drink the soup if you do the normal sky loop. If you do the reverse sky loop, it makes more sense to do Oriel Power first and then keep the soup and go
the
back.
reverse Skyloop in this seed is technically more efficient, logic if you follow logic strictly. But there was a lot of ways you could just like subtly beat up logic in this seed.
Shoutouts to Beetle Locked Beetle being the first beetle we got, and
Yeah, the Beetle Locked Beetle was the first beetle, and then the other beetle was also Beetle Locked. Technically, like if you think about it,
Yeah, it was
it's a different type of beetle.
Hey, the Mitz Locked Mitz was a lot funnier on our end because we got Ruby Tablet and we were like, that Ruby Tablet is Mitz Locked, and both runners have gone to Elden without Mitz.
Yeah, and then the Mitz in Earth Temple just made me think, oh, hang on, Mitz can't be an Elden now. The other Mitz cannot be an Elden. So I knew the other Mitz kind of had to be in Desert, potentially, or like early LMF. But
Clawshots, if you didn't see, were in Map Chest.
Yeah, Muzu told me.
Okay.
Do you guys happen to know what was on the Hintstone in Deep Woods, since I just completely forgot to check it?
Yes.
We do?
Think that was Alwyn and Bat 50.
No, I got that hint. It was not Alan and Bet 50.
Okay.
I guess you could just start rattling off hints around that time and I'll tell you what I didn't get.
See, the funny thing is, your stream actually cut out when you got that hint.
Yeah, no, my internet just died.
Sandsea Baron. Okay.
No, Sandsea Baron was on the first Hintstone. That was not Deep Woods.
Yeah.
That was Bamboo.
Parrot and something else.
Spirit? Okay. I didn't have a Spirit.
Pretty fun too.
I was very, I have at the bottom of my, I did not get a Thunderhead Sots hint. Although I don't know how Thunderhead could be Sots in this layout.
Thunderhead Path to Scaldy.
No, I have that hint. That was Earth Temple Hintstone.
Yeah.
It could have been Ruby Tablet.
Oh yeah, Ruby Tablet could have been the Sots, that's true. I guess it just depends on where the Sots was. But yeah, if it was on Deep Woods. I have in all caps at the bottom of my notes, Deep Woods hint, because I realized I forgot it. I don't know really what happened mentally, at that point mentally, but I was just I was zeroed in on figuring out what I was doing next and figuring out the path hint in Woods, because at that point the only inkling of path I had was the harp-shaped object that I hadn't resolved yet.
I mean, both of you, it was very shaky for both of you at the start. I remember I made one joke about you guys magnetizing to a wall and bonking on it and running up it, and then you just kept doing it.
Yeah, no, I had terrible execution at the start. I cleaned up towards the end, and then I crashed in LMF, but I'm not going to talk about that.
So that was a crash. How... I looked away and then you were on the Wii.
I crashed by not resetting in time, or I think my console actually just dropped my reset input after starting a corrupt file.
Okay, I thought you just hit the power button instead of the reset button.
No, I crashed. Yeah, you can't hit continue on a corrupt file, otherwise you crash. But you can activate bit from it, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to point out that Muzu has won the admin bull.
Wait, are all of the... Tournament. What about Kit Kat? Kit Kat is still in.
Kit Kat has a different colored name on the Discord. He's not an admin. Even if
admin. I was thinking council, not admin.
Yeah.
But we have so many high rank roles at this point that I'm like, what do any of them mean?
We do still have
them all and just have one overarching.
Just have chaos. No one is in charge.
Chaos Monger.
It's Christmas time. Battle Cat's repping the It's Christmas Time role in the tournament.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what happens. I'm sad that I'm out, but I'm also kind of glad I lost because I don't have time.
To play new settings now.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I get to play new settings. I get to focus on dev and concocting settings and middle grounds with people for getting cool things in for post season 2 stuff, and talking about how planned features being able to ban individual locations will impact later competitive play.
Part of me really wants Like, I completely agree. Part of me really wants to beat Lepe, which is a matchup where I'm really not favored. And the winner of that match is facing Muzu, by the way. That is her next opponent. But because I want to do the funny thing where I collect all of the top 5 players, because I just have Jim left, so I need to get to Jim in the bracket. But also, I just want to be out of the tournament so I can focus on other things. But I'm, you know.
It's a really weird place to be at this point. Like, the tournament has gone on for quite a while at this point, which we knew would happen. Like, it was by design that this was a lengthy time period for the tournament.
Muzu, swap bracket spots with me. You can have Lepe. I'll take CJ.
Yeah, the tournament was a lot of fun. Like, I'm obligated to say it was fun as a person in charge of the tourney, but like, it was fun, and I know that a lot of people also had fun with the tournament. So like,
yeah,
I'm glad to be out for personal reasons. I'm sad that my competitive run for this season is over, but
it seems to be a common sentiment. I remember Pac-Man saying something very similar.
Yeah,
it's I had a lot of fun. Glad it's over.
Yeah, I feel like that's not an uncommon sentiment with just a lot of things, not even just like tournaments and stuff. Like, a change of pace is always a good thing for a lot of people.
But yeah, no, so tournament speak, Muzu is advancing from this point to go face the winner of me versus Lepelog, which is on Wednesday.
Let me just sneakily update the bracket while I'm in here.
So we have that match is on Wednesday. We have Jaznix versus Gymnast tomorrow.
That'll be a good match.
1 hour later. That'll be a good match. I don't know why I'm not signed up to commentate that yet. I'm signing up right now.
What time is that at?
1 hour after this one, so noon for me. And then at the same time on Wednesday...
Damn, I can't do that.
Same time on Wednesday, we have me versus Lepelog to see who's going to be facing Muzu in her next round. And I think that's all we have scheduled for now, but if I believe the winner of that match, Muzu versus me or Lepelog, goes on to face KitKat.
Yep. And we also have the unscheduled Mario versus Battle Cats match in losers round 2 to face 64-bit in round 3.
Get the bracket open. Probably should have just done that from the start. Yeah,
that's and the winner of we didn't mention this, but the winner of Jim versus Jaznix will be facing Your Average Link in the winners finals. So
things are getting close now.
Yeah. Let's see whose prediction is on top while I have the bracket.